So the following recommendations were proffered by participants who engaged in the dialogue sessions. One was a proposal that the new standing orders of Parliament should create room for chairpersons of parliamentary committees to be shared among eligible members of Parliament solely on merit, or perhaps that we should share the leadership of the committees amongst the various political parties instead of current arrangement where the majority party would assume headship of all the committees in Parliament. Why is this necessary? It's necessary because the ruling party would have, because of the imperatives of the Constitution, would have to surrender some of the core members of Parliament to the executive, to the president, to be made ministers and deputy ministers. That then will leave some members of the ruling party in Parliament. Don't forget, ordinarily, the president will want to go for the best in Parliament to make them ministers and deputy ministers. So who remains in Parliament to serve as leaders and chairs of the committees? You are laughing, but I haven't said anything. So if you don't have a situation where the leadership of the committees are strong, you have a problem. And I keep saying that every parliament is as strong as its leaders or as strong as its committees make it. If the committees are not strong, Parliament will be rendered, excuse my language, lame and limp. Which is why it's important to look at the composition of the leadership. Currently, there are only two committees that are headed by opposition members. One is Public Accounts Committee, and the second is the Subsidiary Legislation Committee. Even the headship of the Subsidiary Legislation Committee is not by statute. It's not prescribed by statute. It's by convention and practice. So we need to have a look at that. It is not for nothing that if you are talking about strong committees in Parliament, one of the committees that will come to mind is the Public Accounts Committee. Why is it so? Basically because it is headed by an opposition party. Let's not kid ourselves. A ruling party is elected into office to ensure that its programs and policies are carried through. We don't want a committee chair to frustrate the government. So, chairs of committees who come from the same party as the ruling administration usually would tread cautiously in dealing with matters that come from the government. And don't forget, the prayer of members of Parliament, all of them, is to be made, to have the opportunity to be made a minister or deputy minister.